Well, thank you for joining us again here at Westfield Matters. This segment will be an interesting one with our Fire Marshal, Gary Harling, who not only is a guest today, but he's also served as host, and thank you for doing that for me.
Fun.
That
Thank
was great. Gary's on a couple of times a year during the year when we have activities that involve fire. So I wanted to have him on to talk a little bit about a couple things. Barbecuing, because I know a lot of that is going on, and with that I kind of want to double up with bonfires. And then I want to talk about fireworks. So I want to kind of let you pick which one you want to address first.
Well, let's start with barbecue because it's 4th of July. You know, we're all going to be celebrating and having some fun, and cooking out is part of the 4th of July. You know, baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and you know, that's the 4th. When you go to barbecue, make sure you do it correctly. Bring that grill away from the house. Put it in a well-ventilated area. If you have charcoal, don't just keep throwing the lighter fluid on there. And if it's gas, you know, make sure it stays away. The other important thing is don't bring it back up to the house until it's cooled down. Because today's age we have vinyl siding and it just melts really quickly and will spread the fire. The other important thing to remember, you know, with the recent storms that we have been having coming through, and if we unfortunately will have that on the 4th of July, don't take your grill in the garage.
I was just going to ask you that. Given all this rain we've had, can we pull it in just a little bit?
No, because actually what that is doing is filling your house up with smoke. And the smoke is the dangerous part of any fire. The smoke will put you to sleep. And it's not a sleep, okay, I wake up in a couple hours feeling rested. It's a sleep that you will never wake up from. So keep it in a well-ventilated area. Don't bring it in the house. Don't bring it in the garage. And keep it away until it cools down.
Even a small tabletop grill?
Yes.
So we don't want those even in a detached garage, correct?
Correct.
So,
no shelter, nothing overhead. Let it ventilate out like it's supposed to.
Until it cools down.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's interesting. I think a lot of people probably don't think about pulling it away from the house because I see a lot of these grills out there that are closed.
Yes.
Well, after the grilling's done and everything's safely put away, I know that we're going to see sparklers and fireworks, and I wanted you to address the safety of that and also the issue of those fireworks that we maybe bought out on the highway on our way home from vacation.
Yes, the state of Indiana now has changed its fireworks law. We can buy what's called a Section 8 fireworks, which is fireworks I grew up with. Sparklers, smoke bombs, fountains, stuff like this. Then you have the consumer fireworks, which are what we used to consider the out-of-state fireworks. Stuff that go up in the air, stuff that explodes and what have you. There now you can have them here in Indiana. The thing that you have to remember on any firework, follow the guidelines that are on there. This says light and get away, light and get away. There's a reason for that. You know, the thing that really scares me the most is when these kids grab these things and they start shooting at one another. You know, you're shooting something that's over 1,000 degrees in temperature. It's not the smart thing to do. So follow your manufacturer's suggested. Make sure an adult is with you at all times, a competent adult. Keep an eye on things. Don't use it around little kids. Don't let the little kids play with the fireworks because even a sparkler, instantly, 1,500 degrees, that burn you severely.
Well, as we wrap up this segment, and I know there will be a lot of fireworks out there, do people have to have any type of local permit to use these fireworks?
Not in the state anymore, unless you are shooting the professional shoots. And the thing that I would really strongly suggest, save your money, go to Westfield Rocks the 4th and watch the free fireworks.
I think
it's a much safer, much better show, and you're going to go home at night safely.
Wonderful, wonderful. And if there are any problems, all they need to do, and God forbid that's whatever happened, they just call 911 and they will get the Westfield Fire Department?
Yes, they will.
Wonderful. Well, hopefully that won't happen.
Let's hope not.
Well, we'll hope you are listening to our fire marshal who knows this fire safety and have a safe 4th of July as you follow these guidelines. Gary, thank you so much for coming on again, and hopefully we'll see you again before Christmas when we talk about candles and Christmas trees.
We can do that.
Okay, don't go away. We have a couple more guests coming right up. Thanks, Gary.